I can't hear my mic. Is that... Yep, okay, I'm getting mic. I just can't hear me. Welcome back to Oxygen Not Included. This is the things have been happening. I did a few things after I quit playing. I set up this because the water was getting low. Swept that out. Set up a pump. Researched cycle sensor so that this thing should only run at night. That keeps it from sucking down power for just little bits of water at a time. Instead, it'll process a full load all the way through. To fill up all of the bathroom stuff, because I don't know what to do about polluted things right now, I'm just going to be filling up this tank. I have all this polluted water right here for purifying. I still have this polluted water to water the bog buckets, and I do have the hydroponics tile. Yeah, hydroponics farm tile that I should do something with. I ran out of dirt for this thing. You can see me tracking dirt right there. So I made a sludge press so I could get dirt. That's all mud. It makes a lot of water. It's a lot of clean water. I made this after this. I probably should have just made this and then siphoned water into that. And I might do that. I might just run an output pipe all the way down, join it into that, and then just keep this thing turned off for a long time. Go like, yeah, never turn on. But anyways, this thing's been sitting here for a while, so let's see what we got. Science and excavation. Don't really care about either of those. Oxalite's nice, though. We'll take some oxalite. Copper might be more valuable in the long run. Green C. Nice. Beautiful blue. Breathability, 98%. Doing pretty well. But I still do want to start cleaning out some more of this polluted stuff. Much like this polluted dirt right here is still off-gassing polluted oxygen. So I need to go through everywhere there's something like that and dig it out and store it somewhere underwater. Which is why I actually went out of my way to research all of that stuff was building. Smart storage. I have the automatic dispenser available now. And I plan to make something that just drops all the polluted stuff. I think for now, just like right in there. Right in water. Right there. I'm a little hesitant to say like right there because as this pump pumps clean water out, it'll become exposed and I'll have to deal with that, but yeah. It'll work for now. Where are you at? Shipping? No, that's the auto sweeper. I need an automatic dispenser, that right there. We'll just set that like that. And then all of the polluted stuff that off gases, like right now I've been storing it right there. We're just gonna cram it all down in there. And we might as well start digging. Wrong one. All of the exposed polluted dirt. And polluted mud. So that I can store it up. And we'll hold off on that one because I need to mop. But just everywhere I find it. I don't know if the mud actually off gases. So I might leave that alone for... Alright, anyways. There's some dig orders for them. What I might do is just build an extra few storage tanks for this polluted water and try and pump most of it out. Is that regular mud? That is regular mud. That's gonna be tricky. I can't dig this without collapsing the whole pool. I feel a little bad for that Paku. I don't wanna send him to his doom or anything, but he kind of in the wrong spot. I got a bunch of them right there. Wouldn't be surprised if I get a gulp fry out of that because of the temperature. Yeah. Gulp fry egg, 44%. Yep. That's not a gulp fry, but before long it should be. So if we lose this guy... The other thing I'm going to do, I'm going to build a tile right there. I'm going to deconstruct this. I'm going to build a smart storage right there, and I'm going to have it just drop everything right there on that spot. for now. It won't be a pretty thing. The decor will be horrible, but it'll be a good way to just keep everything clean. Did get a few more of the lavatories up and running. Just one of the outhouses became full, so I knocked it out, put in another one. Let's see, we are gonna run out of water here soon, though. So might as well build this up while I got it going. Probably do that. And just so that it can bridge over, if it needs to, throw a bridge there. Because I won't want to go past that output pipe for the water sieve. Idle duplicants. Why are you idle? Well, if you're idle, I'll just give you more to do. I foresee this giving me trouble as all this stuff melts. So I think I might build a manual airlock right there. Not just yet. I want them to finish mopping this. But if that fills up... Ooh, chilly. Hit chilly. So then another thing you want to do, so that this thing isn't always consuming power, set up something like a timer sensor or a cycle sensor, one or the other. Copy settings, light, that's deconstruct, that's just because right now this thing is constantly sucking down however many watts it is. We've crossed over the potential load, so we might start blowing up wires. I doubt I'll have everything turned on at once that would do that, but all the more reason. Same thing there, right there. Using up all that cobalt ore I got. Make the red duration fairly long right now. A nice 30 seconds. Do a 1:3 quarter ratio. Have it turn on for just a little while. Actually, the red, we don't need green duration for very long. We'll just do 2 seconds. Just long enough to have it drop. I don't think it has to stay on for a long time. Or does it not do 2? 2? Yeah. As long as it drops everything at once and not individually one at a time, I don't think we'll have a problem with needing to leave it on. But it's kind of hard to tell right there. But just do some more sweep orders and just sweep everything and let them fill it up. I guess they mopped and we got more water. So I should probably go ahead and throw in the manual airlock. It's a strange little blend. Like we got hot into not so hot into cold. Just all right here. Think I might take some insulated tiles. Throw them down right there. Well, they're not going to do an awful lot, but that'll help a little bit. I just mainly don't want pipes to freeze, because what I'm going to do is put a few storage tanks in. Just like that. Just so I can start sucking some of the water in. So. It's going to kill my batteries for the next little bit, but anyways, so that looks like that thing drops everything at once as soon as it hits the green. So I'm just going to leave it there at the 2 seconds. Just an extra second in case there's some lag. But overall, I like what that's doing. See, it's pretty much full now. And then instantly empty. Yeah, that worked pretty well. Mud doesn't have much of a place to go right now, so it just kind of sits there. Ooh, stuff. And we got a animal liver. And they're strong and narcoleptic. Narcoleptic is kind of a weird one. Oh, not narcoleptic, that's a new one. Requires light to sleep. And are afraid of the dark. I can relate. We're gonna take this one. Joshua, I've got a bed for you even. I had originally put Harold right there, but then I realized he was getting woken up from the light from the printing pod. But since this guy right here, Joshua, likes light, he's gonna be pretty happy. I think we finally got enough duplicates. It's time to add a new schedule. We're just gonna bump the bath over one is basically what we're gonna do. Come on, right button. There we go. Just like that. Nope, clicked off it. Nope, wrong one. There we go. Yes, it's all just shifted down one. That way there's a little less overlap with blocking the line at the bathroom, if you will. And Harold. There we go. So we'll have the original 3 and all of our newbies. And hopefully they won't clog up the toilets. Yeah, this thing's... Plug slugs away! 40 watts apiece. 100 watts on him. That's nice. Oh. Short-lived. I don't know. Was he actually... I don't know if he was in the right spot to actually give us power. So we're gonna make that plug over. I don't know. Okay, I'm having second thoughts. I don't think I'm gonna be able to fit nearly enough of this polluted water into this liquid reservoir. I've got 2 out of the 3 all the way filled up, and I've hardly made a dent in it. This right here is a little bit lower, but that's about it. One thing I am noticing here is that the water is staying on top of the polluted water. And I don't know if that's a staple. Yeah, I know the battery keeps going down. I don't know if that's normal. I can't remember. I know there is a weight to things like carbon dioxide always sinks down, chlorine sinks down, hydrogen finds a way up. Right there, that's from our slugs. Right there's some hydrogen from the slugs. But I can't remember for sure if how water works. But it looks like saltwater brine sinks, fresh water stays on top. And if fresh water stays on top, then that stops the off-gassing. So what I might do... Achievement earned. What I might do is just build a reservoir here. Right underneath the base. Right in there. And fill it up with polluted water. Just so that I have a place to put it all. And just keep a little bit of water, regular water, on top of it to stop it from off-gassing. Sounds like a good idea to me, so I'm gonna do it. And hope I don't flood the base while doing so. Another thing that I kind of want to get started is the hydroponics farm for the bog buckets here. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to queue them all up. And we'll even lay some pipe. Long tab. Pipe. We'll do insulated pipe, because why not? Even though I don't have ceramic. We'll lose the insulation right here, but I think temperatures are a little bit more manageable now. So I'm not horribly afraid of that. Even though it's seeping in from the corner here. And then what I'll do is just as they die off, like these ones right here, when they're 1%, I'll just deconstruct them. We'll do those, that one, and that one. And then I'll plant them in these hydroponic tiles. As long as that water's not too cold, which it's not, even though right there it's getting a little bit chilly. So what I shall do for now is I will just bridge it right here. Bring this up and across like that. Not like that. Like that. I'll even do this at a high priority for these ones, just so that I can get them planted and keep my food source going. We built up a nice little bit there. The Swampy Delight, Turkish Delight, is not a bad thing, actually. It's been quite good for us. Oh, I also forgot. we should go down here to Joshua. Oh, he likes tidying. Yeah, we'll let him do that, because he's not going to be taking care of animals all the time. But we'll make him care a little bit more about that than not. And everyone's got some points. Joshua, we're going to find... I know you like art and you like carrying, but the thing that I want most right now is ranching, so we're gonna move you that way. Bog bucket. Okay, there's most of the pipe hooked up. Save this one right here, which is always weird to connect, so just holding off on that. But we should. Yeah, there we go. Start getting some nice, delicious, polluted water. Save some fetching errands at the very least. And then what I'll do is I'll just have to try and keep an eye on these, and as soon as they're done, deconstruct them. Polluted oxygen. Do you not like polluted oxygen? Do you not grow in polluted oxygen? Because it'll be a little bit of a problem. They like darkness. Okay. Polluted oxygen. Why were you... I said atmosphere. What's wrong? Did I read that wrong? Was it carbon dioxide? You like... You are a very hardy thing. Pressure. Pressure? Pressure. Well, we're just gonna have to throw in few airflow tiles is what we're gonna have to do. Put them there in the back, just because hydroponics tiles. And I'm actually gonna get rid of that heater and move the fertilizer station over one, so that won't be a problem. We do have an extra duplicate now, and with the batteries waning the way they have been. Okay, so let's see. What are you three doing? 48. 8? 8? Oh, we got a sluglet, though. We got a little baby. He's just not sleeping for some reason. Well, soon... 8 watts is pathetic. It might be not so much that this thing can't keep up with us as I'm not having power. It's like this could generate enough oxygen for all the duplicates. I could just do math. It would say emitting polluted oxygen 440 grams a second. So over the course of a day, we're burning through. Gonna go in the deficit. We're gonna need to get another one of those things up and running sooner rather. Okay, so that's my tentative plan. I'm gonna build a bunch of these. Then I'm gonna build deodorizers over all of them. I don't know if I need all of them just yet. We're gonna try one deodorizer per sublimation station, just to see what happens. Oh, that actually won't work super well. Those duplicates have to get dirt there. So we'll have to cancel every other airflow anyways. I guess I'm alright with that. That should work pretty well nonetheless. This is probably going to hurt my power a lot. Nicola, you're not getting off that wheel, bud. Let's see. Your morale is great right now. You do like more researching, so just use your skill point. We'll give that to you. It doesn't really hurt one way or the other. You're already a great farmer. Yeah, improved tidying strength. Not a bad one. I like that one. Yep. I always click off that. Harold, you're going to be a better cook. Gooseman, you dig great. That's what you are here for. Hazmat digging. I don't think we need that yet, but there you go. You got it. Devon, cooking was not supposed to be your strong suit. I don't know. I guess we can give you researching. +2 science isn't bad. It'll let you learn things better. Doesn't hurt his morale any, so... Oh, just in time for something else. Food. I'll take food. Like I say, I'm very picky about my duplicates. And right now, I'm worried about oxygen. I don't know why they're not sweeping all this, though. It's not like that's full. Another one to deconstruct. Well, they didn't quite have the patience to finish that off, but I kind of like what I have going here. Laid them all out, hooked them all up with an automation wire. Had to do a janky dodge over so that I didn't turn the deodorizers off either, but I can manually turn these on and off. As one of the updates they did is these signal switches don't have to be run by duplicant anymore. So if I think we need more oxygen, I can turn one on. Got enough oxygen, turn it off. Just watch it for a little while, see where it's going. These ones are hitting max gas pressure though, which doesn't surprise me an awful lot. I'm going to be trying to cram a lot of oxygen through here. I made these airflow tiles in anticipation of that, but it might not be enough. So we'll have to see how that goes. Other than that, slowly working on building this out. I dug out a little piece of dirt that was there so that the water would come over and make a seal, and now it's just all boring. So there's that. Luckily they don't go down here that much. Like I have a little bit of a sweep order right here for some polluted dirt, but they grab that from the ladder. That was one of the fun things is I put these ladders here so they don't hop. They will run across the top of the ladders, which is nice. Saves a little bit of time. I need to replace these sinks though. That is a thing that I need to do. One at a time. Well, water didn't exactly behave as I planned. I think it's because it didn't have a little tile to stay sucked up against. I don't think it knows what it wants to do itself. I'll have to figure out something with that. New blueprint. Dupe blueprint. Coal. Take that. Food's a little wobbly right now. I think it's 1, because I interrupted the cycle here, and 2, because I ran out of fertilizer, though I'm not sure where I got fertilizer in the first part. So there's that. And so that's a little bit slower now. So passing up food, maybe not the best idea, but I want to be able to make some ceramic. I'm going to put a storage bin or 2 right there, just so I can keep clay and ceramic in it. I'm going to turn off the clay right there, because they're going to be moving it somewhere else. I'm going to throw up a bottle into your... Didn't think about that super well. Mesh tile. Bottle emptier. Yeah. The food seems a little off kilter. It just shifted a little bit the wrong way. Seems like it'd be a scrolly wheel issue, but I can't scroll that way. So, Alpha, you know. I just wanted to make sure everyone could still eat the swampy delights. Should break into the Pacu fillet. There's quite a pile of them right there. It's kind of morbid. That right there, it's laid out in such a way that the eggshell looks like teeth, Pacu teeth. And the center of the fillet looks like an eye, so it just looks like a rotting Pacu right there. Gulp fry egg. Yay. Not that I really know for sure what to do with them, but... Harold. Not Harold. Joshua. When are you gonna learn? When? You're so close to almost being able to do the thing that I want you to do. It's the oxygen words. I'm gonna set that to polluted water. And we're just gonna let any polluted water. So even this pitcher pump, we're just gonna let that get drained. And the idea is I'm gonna consolidate everything into this one spot. does kind of look like oxygen is getting to be a problem. And I don't think it's because these can't keep up. I think the problem is they hit max gas pressure and things don't go anywhere. I'm gonna try making like all of this airflow tile just to see what that does. Crops are wilting. Crops are not doing great because irrigation. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's a thing. Okay, so deconstruct. That's at a 9, please. Food is very important to me. We're going to build this at a 9, please. And just to make sure that we don't keep filling in an endless loop, we're just gonna jump it right there. And that's at a 9 too, yes. Yes, please, thank you. Do all of that very quickly. I just about got all that cleaned up though, which is nice. There we go. Now it's just gonna off-gas a bunch. Whenever you guys are done with that, at a not super high priority, we can dig out the rest of this polluted dirt. And hey, that'll be great and grand. I do think I'm gonna put a mesh tile right there. So I want to dig all this out. Or at least dig it down. And the food is getting down there. What's your problem? Irrigation. Irrigation. Why? Why irrigation? You've got lots of irrigation now. What? Okay, I'm going to do a save and reload. Just to see if that fixes that. Okay, that did fix that. That's nice. I don't know how much time I lost to that. Or where the water came from, really, either. But I'm gonna need, once again, to figure out something more to do with food. I think it's because I have lost fertilizer. Fertilizer is important, and I do not have it. Do tell me, has Joshua learned a new skill? Joshua, look at that, you can do ranching now. Your morale needs aren't being met at all. But, you know what? Too bad. I need you to be able to wrangle these fellers. These ones right here. Anywho, first and foremost, food. Again. What is, where is this thing? Is it refinement? Or is it in food? It's not food. Fertilizer synthesizer. Oh, didn't. Uses polluted water and phosphorite to produce fertilizer. I like the sound of that. It releases natural gas, which I am less a fan of. Let's see. I have 5.4 tons of phosphorite. So that shouldn't be too much of a problem. Dirt's also on the rise. I am actually going to change this to sweep only, just for the time being, so that I can better control what they get. Instead of fetching from this, I want them to get some of this stuff first and foremost. So, not ceramic. We are going to put ceramic, not right there, but right there. I also want to disable, in case I haven't, ceramic, raw mineral, yeah, there. Where do I want this fertilizer at? Where indeed? I was just gonna seal all this off so that I wouldn't have to worry about all of the off-gassing. But that might not be a bad spot for it. Okay, so there's a lot of sleet wheat. A lot being a vague term. Right there, look at the 18 grains. Want it. I'm going to do, dig a hole. Right over there to it. Let's see, we have sandstone there, so I'm going to dig a ladder. Sandstone. Like that. We're gonna start from the top and work our way down. I want, yeah, that to be a nice high priority. It's food. Let's see. Can I make frost bun? Just take sleet wheat. So we're gonna do that forever. We're going to go in the consumables. And it's not there yet because I don't have access to it. But when I see sleet wheat grain, I'm gonna stop anyone from eating it. I don't want them to eat it. Go, Gossman. Your digging awaits. It'll take you a little while, but I believe. Cool. I mean, it would have been nice if you'd also built that ladder, but I get if you didn't want to. Ooh. I didn't see. That's an actual plant there. I don't want to dig that up. Never dig up the plant. See, what do we got there? It's ice. Yeah. Don't stop. No, thank you. Keep digging. Okay, yeah, we can maybe get to the sleet wheat now. Is that food? I don't see it yet. What is with these people? Just dropping stuff off and running away. Okay, sleet wheat. We can get to it now. Where are you at? I still don't see it. Can they not eat it? Straight up. Weird. Oh well. You know, like, no complaints there, really. We'll see if we can't get access to more of it while we're at it, though. Oop. New printable. Give me the food. Dirt. No one I want. Dirt it is. Well, it's been going for a little over an hour now. So I think I'm going to call this episode there. You kind of see what we're up to, what we've been doing, where I'm headed. I'm trying to figure out my oxygen. Seems a little better now since I made all this airflow. I think a few of these are still, yeah, they're still hitting max gas pressure every once in a while, but short of putting a pump here and sucking the gas away, I don't think that's going to change anytime soon. So maybe I should. It's been a long while since I've done some research. But maybe I should queue up the mini gas pump, wherever it's at. Oh, I'm not going to have plastic though, so I'm not going to be able to do that. Never mind, but I will have another look at the research here in a bit. Insufficient resource. We're out of sand. What? 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 That's just foolish. We can fix that. But yeah, I'm gonna call this episode here. I'm gonna keep it running for a little while, see if I can't sort out a little bit more of the food situation, a little bit more of the oxygen situation, fill up this reservoir, dig it out with dirt, win the game, all that. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next episode. Outro.